Hello everyone, welcome to the Rocky Mountain Spring Clinic. My name is Alan Kolatich. I'm a territory manager for Vaderstedt. I cover the north half of Alberta. So we're here today to talk about some of the key features on the new SeedHawk air cart and toolbar. Some of the things we're going to be going over is performing a static calibration, setting look-ahead times, starting new jobs, and we'll show you some of the videos that we've got. Thanks again for joining us, and let's get to some presentations.
To connect your gateway to the Icon system, you must first turn on your gateway. Your gateway power switch is located on the center of the control panel, close to the power skid on your air cart. Allow it up to 30 seconds to power on. The gateway will show a green light when it is emitting a Wi-Fi signal. Once you have power, go into your iPad settings, go to Wi-Fi, and select the network that begins with the letters ICON. If this is your first time connecting, you will be required to enter a password. The password is SEEDHAWK, or SeedHawk, all one word, all in lowercase. Select Join. After this, the network will remember the password and will automatically connect each time. Unless you have chosen the Forget This Network option, in which case you will have to re-enter the password. Once you are connected, you can open the Vaderstedt Icon app. Within 5 to 25 seconds, it should load up your main screen. From here, you are ready to start your day. Every time you get to a new field, you need to create a new job. Choose the Select button in the top left corner of your screen. Start by hitting the blue plus button in the top right corner to start setting up your job. Select Job Name. Type in the name of your field. Note, when selecting a job name, try to choose one that is similar to how you name your fields in your farm practice to make it easier to find in the system at a later time. Select No Selection in the top right corner. If you select None, your field will never have a boundary. Select the blue New button in the top right of the box. Fill in the name of your field here. Hit the Done button in the top corner to save the field. Under Product Configurations, there are 4 different bins that you can configure. Bin 1 is your 40 bushel tank. Bins 2, 3, and 4 are your remaining tanks and will vary in size depending on which tank you are operating. Select Bin 1. Select Product. Choose the product you will have in the bin from the list. Choose canola. Then a calibration screen comes up. Here you can fill in your application rates, calibration numbers, roller type, prescription maps, prescription map multipliers, and tank pairing. In this case, we are good to go. Now I can select the rest of the bins one at a time to configure them. Choose Bin 2. Here I am going to choose dry fertilizer, select phosphate. Again, you can fill out your application rates, calibration numbers, roller type, prescription maps, prescription map multipliers, and tank pairing. If you change the application rate, calibration number, or multiplier, make sure to push the green check mark on the right when you are done to save it. Continue configuring your tanks. After finishing configuration, you may notice warnings that your product profile roller does not match tank configuration. This reminds us to ensure we have the correct roller in each of the tanks to correspond for the products and calibration numbers we have set up the job for. Now you can hit Begin Job. This will load the main heads-up display. Here you will see the 4 tanks with our products in them. We are now ready to start our job. When chaining or combining bins, you must use the same roller type for each bin. This is due to the fact that only one calibration value can be inputted for both bins. Refer to the meter rate chart to ensure that you have the correct rollers for your application rates. Chained bins will empty one after the other in the order they appear in the system. For example, if bin 1 and bin 2 are chained, bin 1 will seed 100% of the application rate until there is 200 pounds of product left in that bin.
At this point, the second bin in the chain will then take on 100% of the application rate. Leaving product in bin 1 during switchover will eliminate any patches in application as the bins switch. Combined bins will proportionately divide the application rates based on the weights so they both empty at the same time. You can chain or combine bins during the job setup process in the product configuration screens. Tap tank pairing at the bottom of the product configuration input screen. Choose chain or combine, then choose which bin to chain or combine with. After chaining or combining bins, you will notice the product configuration will be automatically updated for the second bin in the pairing. Finish setting up your job, then tap Begin Job, and you are ready to go. To calibrate the meters while you are at a standstill, you will press the Calibrate button at the bottom left of the screen. Select Static Calibration and tap the Begin button. Input the weight of your empty bucket. Select the bin you are wanting to calibrate. Toggle the motors until the ones you would like to run the calibration are in the on position. Click the Next Select Roller Type button in the bottom right corner of the screen. Here you will select the appropriate roller from the options. We are choosing the 400cc roller as we will be running urea. You must ensure you have the proper roller you need installed prior to the calibration. Tap the Next Prime Meters button in the bottom right corner of the screen. On the screen, hit the Prime Meters button. This will turn your meters over 2 times to ensure they are fully primed, so as soon as you start the calibration, product will be coming out of the meters. Click Next, Perform in the bottom right corner of the screen. Adjust the speed slider to the appropriate percentage that it will be running at for field operations. We need a minimum of 20 rotations for this calibration. However, running more than 20 will give you a more accurate calibration number. Tap and hold the Turn Motors On button until the recommended number of revolutions is registered on the progress bar. Alternatively, you can hit the Lock Motors button to keep the rollers turning and not have to hold the button the entire time. When you have reached the desired number of revolutions, you can hit either the Lock Motors or Turn Motor button to stop their rotations. You will notice a warning at the bottom of the screen that your final bucket weight must be greater than your empty bucket weight. Tap the weight, erase the current value, and enter your final total bucket weight into this field. Hit the green check mark to save your weight. Click the Next Result button in the bottom right corner of your screen. This will allow you to apply your calibration and provide you a summary of the calibration. Select the product profile in the center of the screen. You can apply this calibration to an existing product. Select the product from the provided list, then hit Apply. This will apply your calibration to that product. You can then hit Done, and it will save the calibration number to the system. However, we suggest, instead of just applying it to a default product profile, go back into your products, select Dry Fertilizer, select New, and name this product appropriately. This is a specific product you have set up now that you can use across multiple jobs. Once you have named it and adjusted the initial desired rate if necessary, click Done. Then you can click Apply to apply our calibration number to that product. By doing this, you can use this to set up another job. When you select this product named Spring 20 Urea from your product list, you know it's properly calibrated and you do not have to worry about doing another calibration when you start another job. Because product takes time to travel from the meter to the opener, Lookaheads allow sectional control to accurately engage and disengage meters to account for the time it takes product to travel down the network of hoses, towers, and feed tubes. A properly calibrated Lookahead time allows for sections to stop and resume seeding accurately as the sections encounter previously seeded land, which results in accurate sectional control operation. Tap the Calibrate button, choose Product Lookahead Calibration, tap Begin. Select the bin to calibrate and choose the Next Prime Meters button located in the bottom right of your screen. Tap the Prime Meters button. This will turn your rollers over 2 times to ensure they are fully primed, so as soon as you start the calibration, product will be coming out. Click Next, Perform in the bottom right corner of the screen. The instructions for the next part are written on your screen. Note, your in-gauge time should be set to your longest pipes, because it takes the longest time for product to flow out of these ones. And the disengage times should be set to the center of your toolbar, which takes the shortest amount of time for product to stop and start flowing. Place your thumbs on the engage and disengage buttons at the same time. Release your left thumb when product exits the openers. Release your right thumb when product stops exiting the openers. The result will display instantly. You can hit reset to reperform the calibration or choose the next result button in the bottom right corner of your screen to go to the summary page. Here you will hit apply to apply the calibration to the system. Quick note, the more positive the number means the more overlap you will generally see. If you are not happy with the 7-second engage, you should increase that number to be more positive to see more overlap. Similarly, with the disengage, if you wanted to see more overlap, you would make sure that number was more positive. By increasing the positivity of the number, you will ensure you will see overlaps in your fields instead of skips. Make sure to hit the apply button anytime you alter these numbers. The system can be as accurate as you take the time to make it. Always dig in the field to check the performance of your sectional control and your Lookahead settings. Follow these same steps to calibrate each of the other bins. After operating and digging in the field to check your overlaps and skips, you can manually adjust your Lookahead settings as needed. Click Settings, choose Configure Bins, select the bin you want to change. If you want more overlap, you would increase the engage and disengage times to be more positive. You can do the same for the remaining bins. This has adjusted each of your Lookaheads by 1 second, giving you more overlap on your engage and more overlap on your disengage. Once you have set up your job, have it up on your screen, and are ready to start seeding, you will open up your virtual switch box located in the middle of the far right side of your screen. In the virtual switch box, you must turn on the tanks you want product to come out of. You will then start moving in your desired direction of travel and push the All SCT button in the lower right corner. This will engage all of your sections and drop the shanks into the ground. You are now seeding. You will now see the coverage map showing up behind you on the screen. Once you have seeded 50 to 100 yards, you can hit the Boundary Definition Pause button located in the top middle of your screen. It will turn green. This means it is now recording your boundary. Continue to make your first complete headland pass. As you begin to approach the circle on your map, the starting point, you can zoom in on the screen for better visibility. At the top of your screen where it says recording, it is going to change to close boundary with a green check mark. Because you started seeding 50 to 100 yards before you started your boundary, and because you are in SCT mode, you will see your tanks and shanks shut off as you start to overlap the previously seeded area. Once you are in your circle, come to a stop, hit the check mark, and your boundary is now complete. Once the boundary is complete and defined, you can see the acres listed in the top left corner of the screen. These will be your total field acres. By selecting your boundary, you can see everything you need to know about this boundary. You can create and remove impassable boundaries, or obstacles, for areas such as sloughs, binyards, rock piles, etc. This will allow a more accurate recording of actual acres seeded in that job. To remove the obstacle from your job in total acres, you will need to completely seed around that obstacle, ensuring it is 100% enclosed by your coverage map. Once you have the obstacle seeded around completely, you can make that area an impassable boundary by using your finger to quickly double tap that area. This will mark it as an impassable obstacle and remove the appropriate acres from the acres total of this job. There is no limit to how many obstacles you can make within a job. If you have mistakenly made an impassable boundary, you can quickly double tap that area again to turn it back into a passable area and re-add those acres to your total acre count. Before you can use a prescription map in your Icon system, you must first upload the prescription map data to your cloud account. Visit the Cloud web interface by visiting cloud.seedhawk.com. Sign in using your SeedHawk username and password. This would have originally been provided to you via email. If you cannot remember your login details, you must contact your Väderstad dealer to have the information resent to you or reset. Once you have logged in, you will be directed to the Cloud homepage. Click on the Maps icon in the bottom of the screen. Click on Upload Maps. Click Choose File. Browse your computer to select your prescription map data. Click Open. Click the No Selection drop-down menu, located directly above the Upload button. You must select between metric and imperial. Click the Upload button in the bottom right corner of your screen. Once the file is uploaded, you will find it under the Manage Maps tab in the top left corner. Once you have finished, you can log out of your cloud account in the top right corner. When you have finished uploading your prescription map data, you must sync your cloud account with your iPad. Once your maps are synced to your iPad, you will be able to start a job and utilize your prescription map. Tap Select Job in the top left corner. Here you can either select the job or start a new one. Hit the plus button to start a new job. Fill in your job name, name your field, set up your tanks. When setting up your tanks, you will see that there is a prescription map option. Tap this. Select the appropriate prescription map from the list. Choose the product for the tank you're applying the prescription map to. If you want to chain or combine the bins during setup, you can do that by tapping Tank Pairing. If you want to increase your rates from those supplied via the prescription map, you would enter a new value in the multiplier section. The value you enter will be what your prescription map data is multiplied by during your job. Tap Begin Job and you are ready to go.
Wi-Fi disconnects can occur due to environmental interferences outside of the machine. The best way to resolve these issues is to change your Wi-Fi channel.
Click on Settings. From the main page, click on the Wi-Fi channel under Wi-Fi Settings in the lower right corner. Here are your Wi-Fi channel options. If you are currently on 11, you should choose either 6 or 1. When you select a different channel, a warning pops up to inform you that the channel can only be changed when the system is not active, because it requires a gateway restart. Click Confirm, go back to your tank and cycle the power on the gateway for 15 seconds. This will reset the gateway to your newly selected channel. Now disconnect your app, reconnect your app, and reconnect to the gateway. If the new channel selection does not work, repeat the steps above until you find a channel that works in your location. The cloud is where all job data is stored and connected to your SeedHawk account. Jobs that are saved on the gateway can be synced easily with the cloud, allowing the user to quickly deposit information into an external database for review. Prescription maps must be uploaded into the cloud before they can be synced with your iPad. The process is the same whether you are uploading or downloading from the cloud. Close your Icon app and go to the Wi-Fi settings screen. Ensure you are disconnected from your gateway and connect to an internet Wi-Fi network. Reopen the Icon app. The app will not boot up while connected to a local internet network. In the bottom left corner, you will find the cloud logo. Use one finger to slide the logo to the right of the screen while opening the cloud interface. Sign in using your SeedHawk username and password. This would have originally been provided to you via email. If you cannot remember your login details, you must contact your Väderstad dealer to have the information resent to you or reset. Once you have logged in, you will be directed to the cloud homepage. Click Sync Now in the middle of the screen. This will upload all the completed jobs from the iPad to your SeedHawk cloud account. This will also download all synchronized job reports and prescription maps from the cloud account to the iPad. When these operations have finished, you should receive a message confirming the sync with no failures. Click Confirm. If an issue occurs during the sync process, your Sync Complete message will note the failed files. You must click Confirm to proceed, at which point you can resync again. If the problem persists and the file will not sync, contact your Väderstad dealer. Once you have completed your sync, you can click Log Out in the top right corner. You can now double tap the Home button and close out the Icon app. You can now reconnect to your Icon app, where you will see your ended jobs have been offloaded and any new prescription maps you have added to the system. You can see your completed job data and prescription maps on the cloud via the website at cloud.seedhawk.com. There are many reasons to end a job, including finishing the field you were seeding, if you have been rained out and need to move to another location, or maybe you have set up a job that you just need to delete. Ending a job is always done the same way. Once you are in a job, you will see the job name in the top left corner. In this instance, our job is named Test. Click the job name. This will bring up a summary of the job. Hit the Exit Job button. This will take you back to the original job setup screen. Now you have a few different options. If you need to return to this field at a later date, you don't have to do anything. The job will remain in your job list and you can resume it at any time in the future. If this job was set up as a mistake and you will never need it again, you can hit the trash can to permanently delete the job. You must hit Confirm. If this is something you want to save to access later via your cloud account, you must hit End Job. Once again, hit Confirm. When you end a job like this, it will package up your job and remove it from your job list. By doing this, it is saving the job to your iPad. You can then sync your iPad to your cloud account to access that job in the future from your cloud account. Once you have done this, the job will no longer be in your job list.
A seed's greatest potential is at the time it's placed in the ground. For over a quarter century, the SeedHawk innovative opener design has provided the precision seed to fertilizer placement required for the plant to produce a quality, high-yielding crop in all soil types and conditions. At the heart of all SeedHawk seeding systems are the opener assemblies. The fertilizer knife, which runs deeper than the following seed knife, places fertilizer at optimum depth. The perfect separation of fertilizer and seed is obtained through the dual knife system. The seed knife covers the fertilizer with soil before dropping the seed. This creates a barrier between the seed and fertilizer, preventing fertilizer burn while allowing the seed early access to nutrients it needs for that quick, even emergence. The press wheel that closes the seed slot is wider than the operating area of the two knives. This allows it to ride on undisturbed soil and maintain depth in various conditions. The result is perfect contact between seed and soil at the selected seed depth. The opener assemblies follow the ground independently by pivoting at the frame with a contour following range of 16 inches. Each independent opener delivers consistent seed depth regardless of the terrain. Germination is the most critical stage of the growth process. It is crucial for the plant to quickly access nutrients and safely get the jump out of the ground it requires. To trigger seed growth, the right temperature must be reached in the seed furrow. The furrow created by the opener acts in the same way as strip tillage, where the strip warms up faster than the surrounding soil. This speeds up the germination process. Both the fertilizer and the seed are placed on uncultivated soil, providing excellent access to capillary water. This secures a fast swelling of the seed. As a complement, the stubble and crop residues between the rows retain humidity in the ground. The seed is placed on a firm, moist soil, so the radicle has immediate and continued access to moisture. The fine tilth beside the seed allows other roots to develop and rapidly branch out towards the fertilizer band. This results in quick emergence and vigorous growth of the developing plant. When it comes to seed knives, growers have the choice of single sideband, the new inline sideband, or twin wing knives depending on their preferences. The single sideband knife is the leader in precision seed placement. The offset seed knife cuts a shallow trench to the side and above the leading fertilizer knife. The separate trenches for seed and fertilizer allow a separation of 1.5 inches away from the fertilizer row on undisturbed soil, and 3/4 inch above the fertilizer in the best position for superior uptake, while also protecting seedlings. The result is quicker germination and more even emergence in all soil conditions. The all-new inline sideband knives achieve sideband placement with an inline knife design. The seed knife cuts a separate shallow trench, where an angled seed tube places the seed 2 inches away from and 3/4 inch above the fertilizer. The new inline design allows for better soil flow and residue performance, resulting in a smoother field finish. The new inline system also allows the grower to switch from sideband to twin row placement if desired. If narrower spacing is desired, growers have the option to equip their 12-inch toolbars with twin wing openers to create 9 inches of spacing between seed rows. The fertilizer knife cuts a trench, placing the fertilizer 3/4 of an inch below the seed. The seed knife covers the fertilizer with soil before placing seeds 1.5 inches away from the center of the fertilizer trench on both sides. The design ensures that the 2 distinct rows emerge while providing proper separation of seed and fertilizer. The wider shank distribution improves residue clearance, and tighter row spacing increases seed bed use, making the emerging crop a better competitor for weeds. The SeedHawk independent opener design is one of many factors, making Väderstad SeedHawk the leader in delivering uniform plant stands with excellent yield potential. Väderstad SeedHawk, precision placement in one pass.
SeedHawk air carts are designed to give you more time seeding and less time filling with their large capacity. They are offered in 3 configurations: 660, 800, and 980 bushels. The 660 air cart offers the size and flexibility to keep your operation moving with the same technology found on larger SeedHawk air carts. Individual bin capacities offer 40, 160, 160, and 300 bushels, starting from the front of the cart moving to the back. 660 air carts are available in tow behind or tow between configurations. The 800 air cart allows you to get through the day with fewer fills so you can seed more acres with precision. Individual bin capacities offer 40, 300, 300, and 160 bushels from the front of the tank to the back. 800 air carts are available in tow behind configuration. The 980 air cart is as big as it gets for now, and one of the largest air carts in the industry today. Individual bin capacities offer 40, 480, 300, and 160 bushels from the front of the air cart to the back. 980 air carts are available in tow behind configuration. Stopping to guess how much product you have left in the tank is a thing of the past. The modular tank design of SeedHawk air carts features individual compartment load cells. The load cells weigh each bin separately and provide real-time verification of the remaining product. The Icon wireless control software uses an innovative acres to empty feature to calculate how many acres it will cover. This ensures more efficient filling times and allows you to pinpoint your required fill volume. The iPad-based Icon wireless control system delivers complete and easy wireless control of your SeedHawk air cart and toolbar, even when you're not in the cab. With a wide range of innovative features like acres to empty, in-field calibration, and fit to field, the Icon wireless control system provides you with more detailed real-time information, more automation, more customizable data, and optimized prescription mapping. Farming's most advanced metering technology is engineered for exceptionally precise seeding, reliable performance, and easy maintenance. In the field, the Phoenix Stream meters on the air cart work seamlessly together with the toolbar to control the output of each 10-foot section of the machine. Upgraded tire options allow growers to choose a tire size that is right for their operation. 660 carts can be upgraded to a single 1250 tire from the standard 30.5 duals. For the 800 and 980 air carts, you can upgrade to dual IF 800 tires from the single 1250 for improved flotation and better weight distribution in the field. The simple design of SeedHawk air carts allow you to spend less time in the yard and more time in the field. Easy to fill, easy to adjust, and easy to clean out. Optional fill systems include augers and conveyors for the 660, 800, and 980 air carts. An optional fill chute raises the fill point of the 40 bushel bin to the same level as the other bins by folding down during filling. The optional bag lift allows you to lift up to 10 bags of canola from the ground to the 40 bushel tank platform, avoiding unnecessary strain of carrying individual bags up during filling. A Bluetooth switch box is available to be used in conjunction with the Icon wireless system. The switch box allows the operator to receive tactile feedback when operating the sections manually from the tractor cab. Väderstad SeedHawk, smart, flexible, and efficient. Farming's most advanced metering technology is engineered for exceptionally precise seeding, reliable performance, and easy maintenance. Integrated seamless design defines the Phoenix 3 metering system, ensuring consistent product flow. It means the motor, rollers, housing, inlets, and outlets all work together flawlessly and handle products like inoculants, micronutrients, and problematic seeds with ease. A high-torque 40-watt motor drives constant product flow, and 4 unique roller designs make it possible to meter a wide range of seed and products at various rates. A simplistic design ensures changing rollers is quick and easy. The motors are quick and easy to remove and replace. Machine motor shafts ensure that the rollers can only be installed in the correct direction. Make it last has been a motto of Väderstad since the very beginning of the company in 1962. That mentality is evident with the low maintenance of the Phoenix 3 metering. Cleaning is easy, thanks to an anti-static polymer construction and stainless steel lining. With only a few parts and no grease zerks, maintenance is simple year after year. Stainless steel throughout the meter and transition areas between the meter and primary lines ensure a robust, durable meter, able to withstand a wide variety of abrasive products. The bearing inside the meter housing is double sealed against wear and contamination. Offset roller flutes and an angle outlet ensure smooth, constant product flow. Phoenix 3 rollers do not fill across the entire width of the inlet at the same time. Instead, they alternate feeding on one side of the roller and then the other. By angling the meter outlet, the product is channeled. The center releases first, then the side. A unique leveling lip prevents jamming at the top of the meter housing. The lip works in conjunction with the flexible roller flutes, ensuring a consistent rate of delivery. Four different rollers are available for a wide range of products. Polyurethane rollers increase flexibility while ensuring durability. The innovative design allows you to meter up to 4 products. The Phoenix 3 metering system gives you precision product control across the entire width of your toolbar. When encountering previously seeded ground, individual Phoenix 3 metering units on the air cart are shut down one by one. Simultaneously, as the product flow stops, knife openers are lifted from the ground in individual 10-foot sections when encountering previously seeded areas, so they do not interfere with previously applied seed and fertilizer. SeedHawk's Phoenix 3 metering reduces input costs, eliminates overlaps with precision, and avoids disturbing the already completed seed and fertilizer placement. The Icon control system is compatible with industry-leading prescription mapping to dial in the exact amount of product desired at different field areas. This allows for full control of the seed and fertilizer output, ensuring greater accuracy in variable terrain. By automatically adjusting the seed and fertilizer output rate of each Phoenix 3 metering unit on the air cart, the SeedHawk seeder allows variable rates on each 10-foot section of the toolbar. Working with GPS, the machine always knows where it is, and automatically puts the correct amount of product where it needs to go. Having farming's most advanced metering technology, Phoenix 3, and the wireless control system, Väderstad Icon, the SeedHawk seeder takes precision to a whole new level. Väderstad Phoenix 3 metering, unparalleled accuracy.
Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed the videos. To see the full series of videos or rewatch any of the previous ones, click the link below. Thanks again for watching. Hope you have a safe and happy seeding season.